Well, welcome back, everyone, to... I don't know which session this is of Drowned Shores. It's one of them, for sure.
One of the
I just
sessions
keep
of all
count
time.
at this point.
It is one of the sessions that is going on. Which one? Your guess is as good as mine. In our last session, our lovely group of adventurers continued on with the Tidebreaker Games challenge, dealing with the issues at the lighthouse just off of shore of Besmara's throne, meeting with the crews under Nadia Windweaver, as well as Silvertongue Tariq, some of the other major contestants. Managing to diffuse a... I don't want to say dangerous situation, but something that could have gone very differently. You managed to convince Tariq to take a step back for a little while so that you could have an opportunity to try and solve the puzzle. And you managed to do so, aligning the many gears within the lighthouse to the constellation of the Sea Wraith, Besmara's pirate ship in the stars, which caused the light of the lighthouse to reveal to you all a single shack, a building on the nearby beach of Besmara's throne, hidden within the tree lines and atop a small bluff. Stealing Tariq's boats to make sure that little fucker would be stuck there, you all made your way to the beach, up into the house itself, where you met a small goblin by the name of Ruka, as he introduced himself, who provided you all with another challenge. This one, strange-ish. He asked to be entertained or to be fed by whoever would do what. Either go out and catch fish along the beach or tell an interesting story. Both skills that he claims will be mighty useful to anyone aboard the deck of a ship over a long period of time. Well, in doing so, you all managed to just barely beat out Nadia's crew in entertaining him more for this day. And so they were told to come back tomorrow, while you all were to be given the next and what he claims final clue and challenge. That if you can overcome this brand new ship, and the title of Tidebreaker Champions will be yours. So, Ruka here, having spoken with you about what your plan is, deciding to head out tonight instead of waiting for the morning, since most of you are relatively good on your resources and want to try and extend your lead over your opponents. He takes you off to the side of this room, flipping back an old rug with a trapdoor hidden underneath it, which he opens up, revealing a ladder down.
Classic.
What, did you expect anything else?
Not really.
No, it fits.
All right. Well, once you're down there, feel free to take any of the boats. Just follow it out. Make your way through the waters. You're looking for a hidden cove. Shipwreck there tells you where you need to be. Now, once you're at the shipwreck, you gotta figure out one more thing to unlock what it is you're looking for. Now, that ship used to be mine. Not terribly proud of the state it's in now, but it serves its purpose none the same. Once you get there, just try and figure something out. When it comes to anyone who's a free captain of this region, then having dreams is a must. My dream at one point was sail, plunder the shores of Erysia, return back here to home, go sell my stuff off in Absalom, and then retire in the River Kingdoms. You can see fate had a different fate in store for me, you could say, but the ship remembers my dream well enough.
did something happen to your dream? This isn't the rare kingdoms.
Yes, something happened. It doesn't matter. What matters is the dream itself. Keep it in mind. Help the ship remember it. And the treasure's basically yours. I think we all facepalmed a little bit there, Alistair. Not just you. Off you go. Get out of my house. I got drinking to do.
Oh, well, can we not... Oh, wait, no, I guess we've got a competition to win.
If you don't want to win, you're welcome to stay behind. I'm still not sharing.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Well, let's get move on then.
If you all are ready to move on and out, you are welcome to begin heading down the ladder. Which takes you
fun.
into a relatively small cavern. Nothing too large, but a decently sized shelf of rock, maybe about 15 feet in length, that water is lapping up against. There's maybe 4 rowboats set up, moored to this bit of rock, and the current seems to be heading away from where you are. A bit strange for water that theoretically should be coming towards this shelf of rock. But the water is indeed heading in the opposite direction.
So what kind of state is the ship in?
Well, there are 4 rafts here, rowboats similar to the ones you brought onto shore. All of them, on a quick glance, look to be in good, solid condition. If you want to examine them, you are welcome to give me a perception or crafting check.
Okay.
I'll do a crafting check.
Row a... Ooh, I'm bad at both of those.
I believe
I'll
you
throw a
distinctly said
perception.
you didn't want to make a crafting character for once.
I did say that distinctly.
Taking a quick look around at all of these boats, they all appear to be in good condition. Not necessarily new, a bit weathered, but none of them appear that they have been sabotaged or in any way less seaworthy than one another.
And each rowboat can fit one of us?
No, each rowboat can fit up to 6 people.
Oh, huh. Are there any differences between any of these rowboats?
Not really. It very likely is sort of a limit on the number of people that can progress from this point of the challenge. It seems.
That makes sense.
So it seems only the 4 quickest teams will have an opportunity to win.
I would like to cast Detect Magic.
You do not detect magic within 30 feet. There is nothing down here.
Okay. The boats are not magical. I don't think it matters which one we pick.
Everything is set up for us to sail on these boats.
Yep. There's oars. The boats are moored just with a simple line that's easy to cast off if you're ready to go.
Now the age-old question, do we sabotage the other 3 boats?
That's what
I
I
don't
was
think-
thinking.
No, I don't think there's any need for that.
Yeah, Goblin Guy said he's not gonna let anybody else through, so I mean, should be fine.
He didn't say that. He said he would not let anyone else who was already there through today.
Oh.
He will let others through. so long as they complete his challenges. If we take too long on this final island, we will have to contend with competition. It's not an unwise decision to start wrecking boats.
I don't know. It's up to you guys.
I say we wreck them.
With the lead we have, I think we should proceed.
Setting up other people to drown a route.
I'm a rat bastard.
Abstained from this boat.
Also, I'm not much one for destroying creations.
Yeah, let's just go fast, guys. Come on, fast.
Yeah.
We'll get there before any of them do. Come on.
Aye.
Alright,
Let's just get going.
I guess I'll hop in a boat.
We're just gonna be better than everybody, and that's how we'll win.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Yes.
Whatever you need to tell yourself. Let's see. A Kliji and a River are the only ones with dark vision in the party. Alright. You have a little bit of time before the sun sets. It's just after 7 p.m. when you guys head off onto this rowboat and begin making your way down the waterway. Oh, go ahead.
Does River have the light cantrip?
What a good question. No.
I mean, Kliji has
does.
a torch.
Okay, yeah, I'll just light a torch.
Ken
I
has
also
a
have a
spell
torch.
that I believe he would probably activate.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he's a wizard.
Yes, he is. Congratulations.
I might have forgotten that.
I thought he was a traveling salesman.
That's you in a different campaign.
Oh.
Stop remembering
I
past characters.
He's experiencing his past lives.
All right. As the rowboat begins making its way downstream, dipping into the sort of narrow, shrouded mouth of the cavern. I cannot fucking speak. Moss and jagged rock hanging from the walls and ceilings as you progress forward. It feels very much like you are sailing through the jaws of some ancient creature. While the cavern you started in was of a small, moderate size, about 15 feet or so in length, it very quickly begins to narrow as you progress, the boat scraping alongst the cavern walls, only faint beams of light deigning to pierce through small gaps in the rock and pierce the gloom. The air damp and cool, the dripping of water and the creaking of your rowboat are the only sounds aside from whatever others you make. You continue paddling along the water, making your way through this cavern for a duration of time. What is likely only minutes, but the monotony of it causes it to begin to feel like dozens of minutes. Eventually, the cavern begins to widen once more. Light begins to fill your vision as bioluminescent fungi illuminates patches of the walls, faint greenish glows lighting your way forward. The cavern itself eventually opens, rocks breaking the surface of the water, giving you ways to not just row, but also push the boat further, even if you want to. But as the rock walls recede away from you, instead you find yourselves surrounded by trees, foliage, dense and tangled, roots twisting and towering, draped in vines and moss around you. The cool air replaced with a thick humidity and the smell of decay, with a low fog rolling over the water around you. The sun at this point, what little of it has yet to set, entirely blocked out by the dense jungle around you, as you are seemingly now in a small swamp. Who is primarily the one piloting the boat right now?
Oh, good.
I was gonna try to primarily pilot, but I'm happy to cede that to another person.
Sorry, I always forget. What skills would be good for this?
For this rowboat, navigation or athletics works. Athletics having a higher DC.
Is anybody good in navigation?
Not yet.
Nope.
You all are untrained in navigation for now. It is something you will become trained in later.
Then I believe...
I won't be doing this.
Yeah, a Kleegee's going to be doing it.
You guys
If
haven't
everybody's
been
okay
trained
with
to
that.
sailboats yet.
If everybody is okay with the Kleegee doing it, of course.
Yeah, you seem to be the best suited for it.
Then go ahead and give me that skill check. And what is everyone else doing while you are on the boats?
Keep an eye out, I think.
Sure.
I think I'll also be keeping an eye out.
Go for it. You guys can give me perception checks.
I would like
Nice.
to ask something real quick.
Sure.
So with my Rainfall Orc heritage, I'll send this to chat. Come on, send it to chat. Well, you can go ahead and take a look at it whenever you have the
bonus
chance.
to climb and swim in jungle terrain.
No, just in general, I get climb and swim. So I don't know if you
fair.
would let me use that on boats.
You would
since,
not
like,
get that specifically for piloting the boat.
Yeah, I was just wondering if, since this is homebrew stuff, if you would allow it, but if not, that's fine.
Not here, but when you are on
Okay.
a larger boat for things like climbing the rigging and whatnot, you'll
Okay.
absolutely get it there.
Okay, cool.
But this is more specifically actually driving the boat through the
Yeah.
waters.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting rolls, everyone. A very good roll from a Kleegee. It's a rowboat. It's not particularly hard to continue to drive forward. Just requires a little bit of elbow grease and some strength. However, the dwindling light, most of you still able to see just fine with your various visions, but the fog and the dense terrain make it a bit harder to fully pay attention to what's going on around you at any given time. Or at least see anyone who might be preparing to cause trouble.
Uh-oh.
Fun.
Alistair.
Yeah.
You begin to hear a muttering through the fog and foliage. What sounds like someone talking to themselves quietly. You can't make out exactly what they're saying, but you hear repetition in the voice. Whatever's being said is being said over and over again.
All right. We're not alone. Be careful. Some muttering out there.
Ekliji will pull out her cutlass and place it on her lap for quick access.
I'm gonna throw a quick detect magic.
Detect magic grabs about 30 feet of space.
I can put myself at the front of the rowboat and
Yep.
just send out a pulse. I just want to see what's in front of us, not really worrying about what's behind us.
There is nothing within 30 feet of you that is magical right now.
Okay. Nothing magical in front.
I think I would draw my repeating crossbow. Just be careful here.
Sure.
Now that Alistair has alerted us, can Ekliji make a perception check?
You may.
Okay, thank you.
Paying attention forward, listening for this voice, you begin to hear it as well, Ekliji. Closer. Closer. Get closer. I'm closer. Just endlessly repeating from directly ahead of you. With that roll, maybe somewhere in the ballpark of 100 feet away.
Yeah. Ekliji will stop rowing the boat.
Okay. Are you trying to
And-
specifically stop it or let it just continue pushing forward without your propulsion?
Probably. Let it keep moving forward since
Okay.
it's not going to be moving that fast when I'm not rowing it. And then Ekliji will get a serious look on her face for once, and say, "It's whatever it is. It's up ahead, 100 feet. Keep saying, get closer, come closer, get closer."
Well, that's not creepy at all.
Ekliji is not turning her head to look at it. She doesn't want to alert it to
It
the
is
fact that she knows
directly
it's
ahead
there.
of you.
Well, I assume that on a rowboat, Ekliji would be facing backwards or whatever.
That is fair.
Does anybody have Ice Slash or anything?
I have Tanglevine.
Oh, Ice Slash is the tattoo that lets you see 3 times as far.
You guys are.
Oh,
level
my
2.
eye slash. I thought you said ice slash or something. My
I
bad.
heard ice as well.
Does anybody have anything they can think of before we get too close?
Goblin just said find a cove, right? He didn't really.
Yeah,
give us
and
a
he
big order.
basically said you just need to continue forward.
Okay.
I could send Tiki forward. Could alert us if anything in front of us is going to attack it. If that's something we want to try.
Yeah, if we just want to try and scare it off, I could blow on a signal whistle. I am up for sending Tiki ahead. I don't know how Alistair and Kin are feeling, though.
I just got bolts.
Do we hear it now? If we.
At this
strain our
point,
ears?
all of you can hear it because the boat is still moving gradually closer to it, yeah.
How far away from it do you think we are at this point?
At this point, somewhere in the ballpark of... being a few seconds after Ekliji sort of stopped rowing, maybe around 80 feet away.
Okay.
Swing tight.
Does it sound humanoid or?
Give me a Either perception or society, your choice.
Society. Blind, I assume.
If you do society, it can be public, but if you're doing perception, blind.
Okay. Hero point that.
Sure.
Can I also join in a society check?
The
Or is
dial
this just going to be a
vanished
kin
for me.
thing?
What did it end up being?
17.
17. Okay. I don't know why it just vanished and it's not in chat.
Really?
What the
Weird.
heck?
That's kind of crazy.
It might have been because I was over on my Word document. I clicked back into Foundry right as the roll was completing.
Oh, sorry, it was a nat 20.
No, it wasn't. Don't lie
It's
to
right
me.
on. It's right on my screen, Jericho. I can see it. It does say nat 20.
Take a
like, right there.
screenshot right now.
Yeah. Okay.
shit.
Done. I'll do it.
Mhm.
Is it?
Don't think I won't.
I expect to see it in 30 seconds, so you don't have time to Photoshop it.
Give me a second. I need to Photoshop it.
With a 17, it does sound humanoid, yes. It sounds like a person speaking. It's monotonous, repetitive, but it does sound like a person. Though, with that roll, I keep forgetting you guys are low level.
There you go, Jericho.
This is directly following a game that's currently at like 11th level right now, so I keep forgetting that my DCs need to be lower.
I thought you said you're gonna make that a nat 20.
Oh, well, when it's a nat 20, it's green. It's you just have really bad society.
He's got a -3. Something about the voice does not sound correct to you. There is something in the inflection of how it's speaking that's giving you pause.
Guess a recall knowledge on
Sure.
that feeling of like what's wrong.
That's a good roll. There we go. You haven't directly come across them before, but you do know that there are birds capable of mimicking voices that they have heard before. You're 80% certain this is one of those birds.
Like one of those spell leers.
This is more natural, not magical in any way.
Oh, okay.
Most likely, at least. Once you get a bit closer, you'll be able to detect magic and be certain.
Like a parrot.
Yeah, pretty much. But mimicry a bit closer to what we would think of.
Believe it to be a bird pretending, or not pretending, but mimicking our speech.
Is that something that we had said? I don't think so. I don't think we had said come closer, get closer. Just a little bit closer.
Maybe it's repeating what
Mimicking
I'd heard
someone
somebody else said.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I didn't mean our speech. I meant the colloquial our.
My bad.
The collective subconscious.
Chat. Referring to chat.
The comment section.
Oh man, comment section's here.
My greatest nightmare.
You heard it here, folks. Get in the comments and say, get closer. Boda's continuing to creep closer.
Akleji is going to take a gamble here and put earplugs in.
Okay.
Akleji will offer earplugs to other people if they want them.
I will not take you up on that offer. We'll stay without. We are how far away right now?
From this sound, probably closer to 40 feet at this point. It's getting much closer.
I'm gonna send out Tiki.
Okay.
Tiki will move 25 feet.
Sure. Is Tiki
Closer to
trying
that.
to remain
No.
out of sight?
Tiki's
No.
No, not in the
Okay.
slightest. Tiki wants to be. We want Tiki to be seen.
Gotcha. Give me a perception check for Tiki. You have a way of communicating with Tiki?
I do not know.
Sucks.
But I can see Tiki because we have the light on
You
our
can,
ship.
yeah. Kin, would I be correct in assuming that you would have cast light when it began to fail?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. And then when we're within 30 feet, I'll detect magic.
Yep. As it comes within 30 feet, you do not detect magic at all.
If we're also in 30 feet, I'm just. This is a combat action, so you happily tell me if I can't do this, but I just protect companion.
Okay.
You can tell me if that's not allowed or not. I'm fine with it.
You can be repeating a cantrip as a exploration activity.
Then yeah, I'll just be throwing protect companion on Tiki as
Mhm.
he is staying within 30 feet of me, and we are within 30 feet of the noise. I just want to
Tiki
see.
does not take notice of anything. However, at the same time, the boat continues to drift closer to Tiki and nothing occurs.
I'll pull Tiki back in the boat as we reach him, and I'll pat him on the head.
Nice, did we just get baited?
Maybe.
Doesn't hurt to be prepared though.
Let's continue.
I'm curious about that
Oh
thing.
my god,
though.
baby. No.
Are we within? Can we see it? Any of us in the boat see it?
Give me a
No.
perception check at this point. Now that you can hear the voice much closer.
I'll get in on that.
Drow, you are the only person to take note of this creature. It is what looks to be a furry avian creature. No more than the size of a hand, sitting atop one of the nearby tree branches. There's no feathers or anything, but it does appear to have this sort of greenish brown fur covering its entire body. You do notice its beak opening slightly as the words "come closer" issue forth before closing once more.
I will extend a bony finger to point it out to the rest of the crew. There.
Oh. Can I
How
do a
does-
recall knowledge to identify that creature?
How does it look? Does it look injured?
No. Alistair, you may give me a recall knowledge.
Use that +6 nature.
Yeah, pretty good roll. Taking a look with it being pointed out to you, you haven't really seen or even heard much about these creatures before. And it takes you a moment because you're going through avian creatures in your head, what it could be. But seeing the fur on it, it clicks. This is an echo monkey. Small creatures native to the Shackles, but still pretty rare in the first place, that are quite adept mimics of voices and are able to remember things they have heard only once and repeat them back with near perfect precision. It is strange because it's called a monkey. The wings it has are purely vestigial and act as camouflage. The arms sort of remain hidden within the fur most of the time.
Drow is thinking of all of the scams he could pull with something like that.
Oh,
New familiar available, Echo Monkey.
lol.
I am considering it.
I'm like, oh, wow. Consider ourselves lucky we got to catch sight of a rare echo monkey.
Do they taste good?
You don't know.
Hmm.
Do we want to catch it?
We've got a competition to win.
It's also a rare creature.
Yeah, that just means we won't have too many chances to eat it. It's okay. It's okay.
While you're not wrong, at the same time, your line of thinking saddens me.
I gotta get that rare cuisine.
It's considered a delicacy.
Well, as you all pass by this monkey sitting in a tree and whispering at you all, get closer. You all continue making your way through the swamp water. The trees growing a bit smaller as you go, the light growing dimmer as the sun fully sets. Small fish dart around in the waters, traveling alongside your boat. Before, eventually, the trees give way, and you find yourself in a much more open area. A secluded cove. High cliffs covering 3 sides of the area, their faces carved with natural terraces and encrusted with bits of salt and barnacles. The water clears up, revealing beautiful sandy stretches and a few clusters of colorful coral here and there. While the beach and rock wall all look perfectly normal and natural terrain, what truly grabs your attention is the shipwreck that sits amidst this cove. A rotting hulk of a ship, half sunken in the water and broken off with what remains. The mast railings completely gone. The only really visible identification you can see is the wheel. Standing tall and proud where the captain, if to be believed perhaps Ruka, would have steered the ship from.
There it is.
I want to go ahead and make sure the lighting is proper here.
Is this supposed to be our boat?
No, it's supposed to lead us to the boat.
Oh, okay.
There's a puzzle to be solved here. Something to do with dreams. Are we able to get aboard this wreck?
You are. Give me one moment. I'm just making sure the map is
Oh,
accurately set up.
make sure there's walls and all that.
No, I made sure I had those in advance this time. We're good there. We are all good on the wall front. Right? Yes. Okay. You gave me a mild panic attack. The scale of the large boat is a little wonky for this, but otherwise the scale is pretty accurate. As it is for room. Uh-oh. What the fuck? My internet may have just crashed. One moment while we get this fixed back up. We're so back. Sorry about that, everyone. My router decided to shit the bed. So, anyways, as you all make your way into this open cove, as you can see on the map, big ship here, scale, not wholly accurate. Ecclesia, I don't care if you recognize this map.
No, it's the,
That's why I was laughing.
Oh, do you recognize it too? I have unscrupulously stolen for this campaign for concepts and ideas.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So, because I am not making 10 million maps on my own, fuck that.
Is this from Skull
That's
and
fair.
Shackles or something?
It is not. This is from a 2v1 shot.
Yeah.
Well, so, anyways, as your boat is progressing forward, the choice of what you would like to do is up to you.
Probably like bring it up onto the sand for right now.
Yeah.
A little bit like that,
Yeah.
as you all get left behind. I don't have a good way to move tokens and objects at the same time, unfortunately. If any
Okay.
of you need your familiars at any point, feel free to ask, and I shall provide.
Ecclesia will start looking at the boat, getting ready to dive in, which she expects is probably going to have to happen here soon.
Sure.
She takes the earplugs out, obviously.
Okay. Taking a general look at it, you can see the vast majority of the boat at this point has sunk beneath the waters, with only the aft of the ship still remaining partially above water. Much of the wood is heavily rotten and decayed at this point. The masts have collapsed and are half leaning into the water, with little bits of old rope still hopelessly clinging them, what remains of them, to the boat.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Ah!
That's a pretty dancing light animation.
Who gave us a
I don't
dancing
know.
light?
Well, I'm putting light orbs.
Ah.
What's the light value on this thing?
I don't know. I just dragged dancing light onto the board from companions. This is not how I remember
the light
it
spell
being in the other games.
gives 20-foot radius of bright light, 20-foot dim light. I don't know why it has this animation on it.
That would be configured.
Why has it got the fairy light animation?
I don't know. You made it.
I did not. Like I said, ruthlessly stole this. There you go.
Wait, what? You committed a theft?
I did, and I'll do it again.
It's the pirate
Put one
campaign,
right
baby.
there too.
Okay.
No.
You can drag it now. I just changed the animation on the template token to get rid of it. I don't know why it had that.
Right here, and the fourth one, like right there.
Shoot, I believe if you put the fourth one there, it will get rid of the one following you.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off.
Okay. Perfect. Cool.
Maybe move this one up here. There we go.
All right. This wreck stands before you. With that perception check, Allie, what you can, or not Allie, I'm sorry, Kleegi, you can see that what remains of the prow of the ship beneath the water, in faded red lettering, is the name the Brass Bird.
Okay. Are there like any holes that a Kleegi could swim into?
It does not that you can see, no.
Then I guess a Kleegi will kind of like just jump or like climb up onto the ship
Yeah, not that difficult to do.
and then start taking a look around.
Does
Alright.
that shift at all when she jumps on there?
It does not.
Okay.
It seems pretty stable.
I'll climb up there too. Blech.
I will stay on the
Crossbow ready.
shore, but Tiki will
Coward.
join. Tiki will join on the ship.
Okay.
This is where the wheel is.
That is correct, yes.
I would like to examine the wheel.
Taking a look at it, give me. There's not really a need for a perception check. You're looking at a fucking wheel. It's compared to the rest of the ship that is sort of rotting and falling apart. The wheel appears in relatively nice condition. There is a wave design on the center of it, facing or moving clockwise, as well as the compass directions as well, north, south, east, and west on it.
Actually, Drow will join up on the ship.
Okay.
Detect magic.
There is magic within 30 feet of you.
Can I put my hand onto... This is the wheel, right?
That is correct.
Yep.
Can I put my hand on the wheel and cast Read Aura?
The wheel is magical.
I believe Read Aura gives me a bonus
It
to...
gives you a +2 circumstance bonus if you try and identify it.
I would love to.
If everyone's okay with you spending 10 minutes doing that.
Is everyone okay with that?
Sure. I'm cool with that.
It should be fun. We'll keep an eye out.
Taking a bit of time before trying to identify the nature of the enchantment atop this wheel. You aren't able to completely decipher the nature of it. However, it does appear to you to be acting as a sort of lock.
No idea what it's holding.
A door, likely. You can, I'd say, trace the connection of the magic to a point in the cliff face nearby.
I'll inform the team while I head over there. Anyone who wishes to come join me, as I say that the wheel is connected to potentially something over here in the cliff. If anyone would like to come join me in figuring it out.
What was the clue Ruka gave us?
The clue was to remember his dreams. He may not have fulfilled them, but the ship would remember them. His dream being to sail and plunder the shores of Varisia before returning back home to the Shackles, moving on to Absalom to sell his plunder, and then retiring in the River Kingdoms.
And Kleegi will hop over to where Drow is and take a look.
I think he's giving us directions there.
Yeah, so Varisia
Varisia
is north of here.
That is
Right.
correct.
Shackles.
Shackles would be we're in the
South.
Shackles, but south of where north was.
Well, yeah, but probably more
Abs-
west. There'll be more west in this scenario, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, does there have does it have to be one of each necessarily?
No. You're just
I'm gonna-
assuming.
So the
I'm
way
gonna
I'm
try
pic-
to.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, you go
No, you can
first.
go. Oh. So the way I'm picturing the wave, it's like on a single point of the wheel, and when you spin the wheel, the wave goes in a circle.
Yeah, the wheel is in, or the wave is in the direct center of the wheel.
Oh, okay. So it's not on the edge.
No,
You said it was going clockwise.
that
What
is
does that mean?
correct.
Oh, so when you're spinning the wheel, the wave is going clockwise. Okay. All right. What were you saying?
I'm gonna try to investigate this walled surface. Can Tiki give me the aid action? Or is that something familiars cannot do?
That is a specific familiar action, if I recall correctly, or a specific familiar ability.
All
to
good.
Allow them to aid.
All right, then yeah, I'll just I will just attempt to investigate this, or I can assist Akleji, because I assume your perception's better than mine.
I have a +6.
I'll give Akleji the aid action.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Go ahead and wait for you to do that. It disappeared for me too.
Weird.
That's it. I'm gonna hero point
Okay. Hero
that.
pointing.
That is a success.
That is a success. Take your +1. Yeah, the familiar ability is called Partner in Crime,
Gotcha.
which lets you specifically aid on deception or thievery.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
So
for me.
I guess if they're skilled, or if they're trained in the skill that would aid you, you could technically command them to aid you, is how that would work. Since Partner in
he's
Crime
not,
specifically gives them a free aid on deception or thievery.
he's not trained in anything, but
Yeah.
I think acrobatics.
I can, you know what? Give you Tiki. And give you Search.
Oh, I already have Tiki on the ship.
Oh, well, there you go. There's double Tiki.
Oh my god, insanity.
Technically trained in perception as well, so he would be able to aid a perception check.
Okay. Anyway,
but-
we already gave
Yes.
it to Akiji.
Professional GM, everyone. I know what I'm doing.
Very good.
Taking a look at this section of the wall, Akleji, you are able to feel a very faint line in the wall. Not easily visible to the naked eye, but there is a seam in the rock face. Perfectly straight, going up and down. You're able to follow it if you would like to the large arced frame of a doorway.
Yeah. Allie knows this isn't gonna work, but Ekleji's gonna try and dig her fingers in and
You may give me that athletics check, but yeah, considering you can't even really fit a fingernail into that crack, it's so thin. There are a total of 8 spokes. Kin.
8. Okay.
Yep.
And you mentioned something about a compass?
Yes, the wheel itself has north, south, east, and west written on it in their normal cardinal direction. So north is up, south is down, east is right, west is left. Akleji,
So
yeah.
I think what we have to do is follow, or in the character, I think what we have to do is follow his journey.
Or his dream?
There's only 8 spokes. 4 of them are cardinal directions, meaning the ones between them are north, northwest, whatever.
Right. So Varese is in the northwest. Shackles would be southwest.
He started here in the Shackles, correct?
Very
No,
likely. He didn't specify,
Oh.
but
Yeah, okay. I guess
considering
that
he used the
So-
terminology "return home to the Shackles," then
What is it? What is the current alignment on it? Just north top.
yeah, north is straight up.
Does the wheel turn at all?
Are
Or
you?
is it
Yeah, if you
locked
try and
with-
turn it,
or-
it turns. The wheel wheels.
Okay. Wasn't sure if it was locked or something. And is there any one of the spokes that is what's the word I'm looking for? Unique to the rest?
No. Nothing that looks particularly different or unique.
I'm just trying to figure out how you're supposed to denote which direction you're going in.
Yeah, because it's already set to north.
Well, you were saying something about the waves going counter or
The waves
clockwise or whatever.
go clockwise. Yes, it is a sort of spiraling, stylized wave design in the center of the wheel, where the crest of the wave is going clockwise.
So probably turn the wheel clockwise to whatever directions we think we need, and
Yeah,
probably keep
alright.
going clockwise.
Until the wheel. So we're counting
So-
up as going in that direction then?
Yeah, so Ken's gonna spin the wheel and bring north back to the top again. So just
Okay,
one.
so you do
full
just a full
cycle.
circle.
Yeah.
Sure.
Does anything happen? Any clicks or anything?
Give me a perception check.
I'll join in on that perception.
You hear a very faint click.
Okay. I'll look at Alistair and be like, so coming home to the Shackles would be south. Do you think there is an western direction in there too?
I would say southwest for the Shackles.
All right, I'll try the southwest position next.
Okay. What direction are you turning the wheel?
Yeah.
Is it like a locker? Is it a school locker?
Yeah, I think
Did
probably
the direction
school locker.
before we determine that, did the direction of the waves on the wheel, I can't look at it because I'm at the wall, but did the direction of the
Yeah.
waves on the wheel actually change? Or is it still the wave is going clockwise?
It's still going clockwise. It's a fucking bit of wood.
It's
It's carved into the
magical.
wheel.
It's magical.
You're right.
Maybe-
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe the waves
common
were
are
telling us which way to start.
How common?
Maybe
are
they're telling us which way to
combination
go,
locks
too.
in this
Combination
world?
locks they're not as common as lock and key locks, but they're not uncommon. Some people prefer to use them.
Right, but is like the standard MO to go back and forth, or is it
Yes, it would be alternate is the standard
I'll
for
try to
combination
alternate.
locks.
alternate first? I'll go the other direction to southwest
Okay.
and listen. For
Give the wheel a big turn, spin it back to southwest.
Yeah.
Not bad.
No click.
Nope.
I move it to south.
Moving it to south from there, that's where the very faint click hits. Which, I mean, if you were heading straight north to Varisia, then
Yeah.
probably makes sense to move straight back south.
All right. Then he went to Absalom, which would be northeast. Can I try northeast? Going clockwise again?
No click at northeast.
What about east?
Yeah. East, just straight up east then.
Going flat east provides the click.
And then north.
And then north to the River Kingdoms.
So just to check, you did a full spin to bring it up north, then spun counterclockwise to south, spun clockwise to east, and then counterclockwise back to north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a small hiss, Drow and Ecclegia are trying to get your nails into the seam of the door.
When I hear the hiss, can I just pull her her hand out of the door?
As the stonework just moves slightly, opening into just a slight crack appearing in the doorway.
Oh,
You lost any fingers that can make replacement ones.
you know, Alistair, I appreciate how smart and clever you are, but I like my own fingers.
I think we're good over here. Thank you.
Oh, you didn't lose any. Good.
I will sustain and fly this over here.
Okay. Yeah, flying it through the doorway reveals a 10-foot wide or so passage that ascends at an incline. A very slight incline before leveling off after maybe 8 feet or so.
There's no tunnel here. Hey, you figured out the puzzle. Nice.
Well done.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm kind of stupid in real life, so I feel pretty good about that.
I'm proud of you.
Yay.
Gotta get those small victories.
I have my pink crossbow out, and I want to avoid notice as I go in.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to determine what exploration activities everyone is specifically taking here.
Also, avoid notice.
Yeah, I'll avoid notice too. I'm not expert in stealth, so folks can't follow the expert on me, sadly.
But no one should be expert at this point. You guys are level 2.
Well,
Expert in
yeah,
occult
but like
system.
Well,
some
they're all-
classes
Because
get
there are
expert
certain
in it.
archetypes and classes that give it, but
Yeah.
none of you should have it.
Sorry.
Oh, good. Alistair
Um,
They're all
disappears.
doing that. I will too.
Okay. No perception checks, my favorite. I love the concept
Okay.
that you guys can all stealth and no perception being made. It's my favorite part of 2E. There was
I'll go
sarcasm in
ahead.
that.
I'll go ahead and search.
No, you
I
are
will-
welcome to be stealthing because I will be using your I will just be using your passive perceptions at that point.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Ecclegia disappears too. Ecclegia and Alistair just vanish. You're not sure where they went.
See if I'm any better with this character than I am on the Thursday game.
You did not roll the lowest.
God damn it! Really?
Oh shit, she really did disappear.
To be fair, all of you are beating the passive perceptions of one another. So you're all theoretically doing quite well here. As you begin making your way forward, letting the light go ahead of you a bit, I thank you. I love walls. They're my favorite. Anything else I fucked up? I don't think so.
No, it's just that. Everything else is fantastic.
Hey, only missing 2 isn't bad. The number of stupid-ass walls I made here.
That's true.
You come across a few short steps, descend into a relatively large chamber. There are vine-choked cracks in the ceiling through which some sunlight may be able to stream during the day, but at this point, with the sun having set and only real darkness and shadow filling space, there's very little. the chamber itself seems to have fallen into relative disrepair. The western wall having collapsed partially, dirt, rock, and plant matter littering the floor with a large leaf pattern, nearly obscured, but made of green quartz, with a pool of brackish water at the northern tip of the leaf. A mold-encrusted stone statue of a woman appearing to emerge from a wave with seaweed for hair, her arms held high in supplication to the sky.
If I have time, I'm casting more light.
Can I do a perception check as we walk in to see if there's anyone hidden?
You may.
Tiki's going to aid me on this. Or I can aid someone else if someone has better perception than me.
I would like to recall knowledge on that statue.
Sure.
It would probably be best for just everybody to perception check rather than.
Oh. Whoops.
Oh no! Sorry. I didn't mean you. I
Who
was
recall
referring to
knowledge is the
Drow.
dancing light?
I think that was me.
What the hell?
All right. If you think it's better for all of us
some reason.
to perception, I'll just perception normally.
As soon as I saw dancing light, trying to remember something about this, I'm like, whoops. How did that happen?
Yeah, it's very easy to recognize the leaf pattern on the floor as the holy symbol of Gozra, even for one such as you, who is not particularly trained in divine knowledge. The symbol itself is relatively recognizable.
Hey, River.
I know. I feel so bad for Nyx being sick this weekend because they've missed a lot. Pertinent to both of their characters.
Very sad.
Starting to go there.
Oh, sorry. Kin is the one untrained in religion. Alistair is trained. Alistair, you would then also recognize the statue as at the far end of the room as another representation of Gozra. Gozra typically is seen as one of two forms, either a weathered old man emerging from a storm cloud or a woman rising from the sea. This is, of course, the latter. Many of its features, though, from where you are, appear obscured by mold and vines that have grown out of the pool.
Is there a way to shut the door and can it open again from the inside?
You have no clue.
Okay.
You know it was magically opened, so...
Because I don't want to trap us in here.
Yeah, you're not exactly sure what'll occur if you choose to close it.
Yeah, let's leave our exit open here.
I'm gonna go head over here,
Sure.
sticking to the walls. This pile up here.
Yep.
Can I do a? Well, this doesn't. Can I do a check on this? I'm not sure what check I would make.
I mean,
just
the
trying to
wall
see if it's-
itself is collapsed partially. Going off of the perception check you rolled earlier, when you approach this point, you can hear faint clicking sound coming from the debris area. Not like right up front, but behind some of the rocks.
Okay, so this looks like this will open if we solve whatever the hell's happening in here.
Maybe. It looks like a collapsed section of the wall.
So this is water in like a.
It is not. It is a green quartz. The only water is in this pool up here.
Is it solid? I press my staff into it. Is it actually...
It is solid quartz, yes.
Deep breath.
You step onto the quartz. You are not smote for your insolence.
Okay.
Oh, that's daring.
I was want to see if anything happened.
Nothing appeared to happen, no.
Who was this is the god of the waves, right?
The god of the waves and
Yeah.
the wind.
Goes
Gozra, yeah.
Gosmera. Okay, thank you.
Is the statue holding anything? Or?
It is not. Its arms are held up in supplication to the sky. However, you do notice as you approach a small plaque at their feet, just above the water line, that says, "Pay homage to the god of the waves, but be prepared for the storm's wrath."
Uh, Tiki is going to fly up into her hands.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
No.
Okay. He comes back to me.
Can we ask River if she knows anything about this?
Um,
What is the proper prayer to Gozra? Pay homage to the waves. Was that what you said?
that is correct. Pay homage to the god of the waves,
Oh, okay.
but be prepared for the storm's wrath.
If River is not here to give us advice, then Eklegi will pull out a copper piece and flick it into the fountain.
The River does not know this prayer off
Really?
the top of their
Okay.
head. River rolled a natural 2.
I mean, Eklegi's okay with religion. She'll go ahead and try to recall knowledge.
Is this also quartz or is this?
That is water.
Water. Oh, that's water. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, offerings of coin to deities, especially in ponds like this, are not necessarily uncommon. You mostly know of them being in wealthier cities that people do it, but it could very well be what this is asking for, is just an offering of value.
Okay. Well, if the copper coin doesn't do anything, then Eklegi will
Once
pull out
you
a...
toss the copper coin in the water, there will be something happening. I wasn't sure if you were changing that
Okay.
with your roll. My apologies.
No worries.
Tossing the copper coin in the water will cause it to immediately begin frothing and bubbling, as if it is beginning to boil.
Let's back up.
I don't know where you are.
Can you not see anyone, Alistair?
I can't see
can't
her. I
see.
can see
Oh
everyone
yeah,
else.
Eklegi is just gone for people.
Oh, it's because
you put hidden and invisible on yourself.
Yeah. Because I was being silly. I'm sorry.
Eklegi vanished,
Oh, way down
everyone.
What the fuck?
Does it look like this is like actually designed to pour water onto the leaf, or
Perhaps
quirk of the-
as the water is beginning to froth and bubble, some of the water is beginning to spill through that to cover and sort of fill the quartz veins of this leaf.
Guys, but I'm sorry, Gosray. I should have given you a platinum piece. I'm sorry.
You platinum?
The water will begin to rise. Brackish filth filtering out of it as a pool of pure, azure clean water raises upright before it is going to surge forward towards everyone, and I would like everyone to roll initiative for me.
Right.
Kind of wish I went further back.
Storm's wrath, I presume. Oh, that was one.
I can set that as your initiative, I got you. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to the Pillar of Water's turn first, as it is going to surge forward out onto the quartz ahead of it, and it is going to... Yeah, it is going to send a wave slamming towards you, Alistair.
Ah, shit.
With a natural 1 as a 14 to hit. And then it is going to continue moving to right about the center of this chamber. A vortex of water beginning to pick up mist, filling the area and swirling about, making it slightly challenging to see. Not particularly horrible as of yet. But Alistair, that's going to bring us to your turn.
Baby. All right. Let's start off with some overdrive.
Alrighty. Good old inventor shenanigans.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a very good overdrive.
Someday I'll be able to get critical successes.
No, you won't.
Oh. And I'm gonna take a shot of my repeating crossbow.
Alright. Shooting at a pillar of water. How smart. That'll hit.
That's all I got, man. Working with what I got.
That's actually going to be very useful in the
8
future.
points of piercing damage. Now, how effective do you think a crossbow is going to be against a pillar of water, Alistair?
Not very much.
Well, then you'd be wrong, because this seems to affect it exactly as it should.
Oh, all right.
It pierces through the wave and sends a bit of the water scattering.
All right. I'm gonna move away.
All
Let's
right.
relax that.
Then Akleji, that'll bring us to you.
Okay.
Piercing works.
Ecclesies. Part of her wants to head over to the fountain and throw a platinum coin in, but she's not sure if the time for that may have passed. So she would have had time to draw her cutlass, right? Realizing something was
Yeah,
about to happen.
I would also
Yeah.
assume most of you have a weapon at the ready at this
Okay,
point,
yeah.
once you entered this area.
Okay. Aklechi's going to spend an... Okay, she's gonna try a demoralize.
Okay.
Just to see if this thing has a mind.
See if it does something.
Yeah.
All right. It does become frightened.
Oh, okay, cool.
As you glare over in its direction, the water swirls and shrinks back slightly from you.
Okay. So make sure I get my panache. And then I'll... Are any of my friends melee heads?
No.
Nope.
Oh boy. Okay, that's okay.
Get up
Then
there and be
I'll-
the dex tank you were always meant to be.
Yeah, I'll head over here and then parry.
Okay.
Perry the platypus.
There's no hat for
Yeah.
that.
That'll be my turn.
Kin, that'll bring us to your turn. Oop, did not mean to move them.
Ken is very shocked by the crossbow bolt working and the thing being afraid. He's going to attempt to recall knowledge on it.
Sure.
Recall knowledge.
You're just trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah, like...
You're not certain
elemental or-
exactly what this creature is specifically, but you do know enough to recognize a water elemental when you see one. They are not all mindless creatures, and this one does not appear to be one itself. But as for what exactly type of elemental it is, you're not certain. It do look like this, though. Full artwork.
Oh,
I love the little, like, scale effects it makes
Ooh.
with
Yeah.
water
Oh, with the fish?
is very good.
That is actually super cool.
Good artwork, Paizo. 10 out of 10. Would kill my
Would use
players with
again.
again.
What? Wait, what do you
What?
mean?
Hmm?
What?
Did you hear
We're
something?
going to win.
Well, he's gonna choose to believe that we're supposed to fight, and I wouldn't know anything about like weakness or.
Not with that roll, unfortunately.
Okay.
And that is
Well-
something you would normally specifically ask for when recalling knowledge is weaknesses, resistances, etc.
I mean, water should not be good against ice, so I'll just cast Frostbite on it.
All right. I will provide you with a fortitude save, which I will succeed with a 22.
So half of. So 2 damage.
2 points of cold damage, which it takes
Alright.
fully and effectively.
Okay, so not extra, nothing extra.
No.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right. A small bit of the water sort of freezes as the magic hits it before the constant churning of its figure quickly breaks apart the ice that had begun to form from your magic. Drow, that'll bring us to you.
Okay, I've got a bit of a weird question for you.
I have a bit of a weird answer for you.
If I don't spend a turn to command my minion, it gets 1 action, right?
No. Actually,
gets
sorry,
none.
you have independent on it, do you not? No, you don't. Then no, it does not.
No, I don't. Okay, so it
It
doesn't
needs
get
to
any
be
actions if I don't
mature,
spend a turn
right?
commanding it.
Correct. Yeah. Animal companions are the ones who are able to get an
Gotcha.
action once they are mature. Familiars
Um,
specifically need the independent ability.
And then command
Or the
act
when-
together gives
Sorry.
me.
Act together as an eidolon, a summoner ability. You
Okay.
can do your patron's puppet focus spell at the start of your turn to free action command for a focus point.
Yes. How many actions does it take me to command it? One
One.
action per.
One gives it
per-
2.
Oh, easy then. First action, recall knowledge on this thing.
Okay. What are you trying to figure out?
I want to figure out if it had a weakness to water, if being made of water would hurt it. As I can give it a weakness to water.
Well, if you can give it a weakness to water, that will always just give it a weakness to it. Are you asking how that would work if it was immune and gained a weakness to it?
Well, it's made of water, is it not? I'm
Being
asking
made of
if
something does not necessarily mean they're immune to it.
Well, what she's asking is if the creature is made of water and then it becomes weak to water, is it weak to itself?
No,
Yeah. Okay, so it wouldn't be weak to itself.
it would
That's
not
fine.
be weak to itself. I'm not giving you that.
Okay, I thought I could trivialize this combat. but-
I'm not letting
well.
you just cause a creature to self-implode.
Oh no, that's totally valid. I
Yes.
totally understand that.
Any elemental betrayal witch being able to do that to any elemental would just be a little much.
I was trying my best. I'll spend an action. I'll move Tricky right up here.
Okay.
And then I will hit it with elemental betrayal.
Sure.
So it does gain weakness 2 to water.
Okay.
Drag
you're
the
giving
spell
it
effect onto
specifically
it.
to water.
Yep, I've dragged the spell effect on. I can't do
when
that.
when it comes to opponent creatures, I will always drag the spell effect onto them.
Cool.
And it will become
Because of
pushed 5 feet away from your familiar.
due to a wave of water, right?
That is not going to damage it.
Damn, I
Weakness means a damaging effect will deal additional damage.
Okay, that's fine. That's
So
fine.
if you were to cast something with the water trait that dealt damage to it, it would take a little bit of extra right now.
I mean, that's my next turn. Is casting a water spell.
All right. Well, you have one
and
action
then-
left.
I will. Guidance on a Clegy.
Okay.
I can't update a Clegy. I can't drag the effects on.
No. Whoever gets the effect typically drags it onto themselves.
Okay.
You
It's my turn.
only have to worry about grabbing your own effects.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, that'll bring us back to the water pillar's turn. Now, it has been antagonized by a Kliji, and being pushed would normally suck, except for the fact that it has reach. So it's just going to smack a Kliji from where it is.
Okay.
Does a 15 miss?
Yep.
All right. Now, I believe it will still be able to get rid of its frightened because it has made a strike against you, or does it specifically have to hit you?
Yes, it made a strike against me.
Perfect. Wheel. That missed. That's unfortunate. It is then going to... It's going to stay where it is. It's going to make a strike against Tiki with its second action.
Okay.
It's going to hit the floating jellyfish.
Tiggy's tough.
Not that tough.
Not that tough.
Can Tiki survive 12 points of bludgeoning damage?
Tiki can.
Wow, because you took
Tiki
tough
is
specifically.
14. I took tough
Tiki is not dead.
because I was gonna put Tiki in harm's way for overwhelming tides.
And its final action, since it did successfully strike, it is going to attempt to shove Tiki.
Fuck.
Without any map penalty. But unfortunately, it is going to fail because the dice are not on this water's side. I've rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3 so far this combat.
Good.
Alistair, that'll bring us back to you.
Yippee. I'm gonna start off a shot at it.
Alrighty. That is not going to hit.
I think I'm going to hero point that.
Oh, why not?
Even worse. Awesome. Alright.
We'll take your hero point back.
Cool. I am going to maneuver in close.
An interesting choice.
And
Let's see if
I'm gonna
pays
kick it.
off. Okay.
I'm gonna kick it. Under attack.
That is.
God, it worked. 2 damage. Suck it.
2 points of damage as you kick the pillar of water.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
I mainly just want to get into flanking.
Fair enough. Well, Ecclesi,
Thank you for the flanking.
it is flanked and ready.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and... Is there a way to compress that action? I don't think there is. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take a step. And then perform a confident finisher.
Okay. That is going to hit exactly because Alistair gave you flanking.
Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
13 points of damage. Who would have thought an elemental wouldn't be immune to precision damage? What kind of failure of an elemental is this?
And then I'll parry.
Okay.
Remember, you have guidance.
Oh, I have guidance? Oh,
I
shit.
gave you guidance.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have used it on the melee
I figured.
strike. So,
It would not have
yeah.
changed it at all.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Kin, that'll bring us to
Bro.
you.
That was all good. You hit the thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do I know that you gave it weakness to water?
I would have shouted something
Okay.
if I'm allowed to have informed the party of my action. Okay.
Do you think
Then
I'm gonna
yeah,
say
I
no,
would
you
have.
can't tell people what you're doing?
You're often very mean to me. Deservedly so, but still.
Your characters must remain entirely silent during combat.
I've had GMs say that.
That's crazy.
That's cringe!
That's absurd.
I will do the 5-foot cube, I guess.
Okay, right inside of it.
Yeah.
That is yet another 3 on my rolls. A failure.
Alright. So 3 points of bludgeoning, but it came from a water spell.
Yep, so it will take 5 points of bludgeoning damage here.
And then I have one action.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not?
Hit it with the stick. The classic. That'll hit exactly.
I hate the way this thing works.
I think
supposed
you
to
just give
drag
yourself the
this
spell
on this.
effect, and it'll let you
Yeah.
roll damage.
I forgot to do it before the attack. Does that matter?
Nope, you just have to hit damage from the staff there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not on the counter. There we go.
All right, 6 points of bludgeoning damage to it. Thoroughly bullying this spout of water. How rude.
Oh, that's my turn.
All right, then Drow, we're back to you.
One action for familiar focus, so I can gain a action. Yeah, one action for familiar focus, so I can regain
Your focus point.
my focus point.
Okay.
Actually, instead of that, at the start of my turn, I'll do Patron's Poppet.
Okay. You free action command.
Free action command. I have to push it away. There's no may in that sentence,
yes,
so
one
it has
creature
to be
within
pushed
10
away.
feet. So it can be it or one of your allies. You can push a Kleegi if you wish.
Does Akleji, do you want to stay there? Do you want to move?
I would like to stay here.
Okay. Then it is
Well, then
going
that's
to
going
be-
to get moved 5 feet away.
It would be pushed this way, but it cannot be pushed into Alistair's space, so it will just remain.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So my patron will take control
We'll
of
say it
my
moves
poppet.
that way, but yeah, we'll say it moves that way because that is still away from you.
Okay, patron will take control of my poppet for this turn. I can still command it, so it can take normal actions. It still just gets 2.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, this is literally you just command it for free.
Yeah, focus familiar. Then that'll be when I use that.
Interesting.
pushed.
Okay.
It gives me a total of 3 actions, so I can move and do something
That's
else.
fair. Yeah, it let you push it for a free action, I suppose.
It's within 60 feet of me, I believe. Yes, it is. I will hydraulic push.
Good old witch gaming.
I'm sending this thing flying.
All right, give me that attack roll. That will unfortunately miss.
I will use my last hero point.
Oh,
Turn it
That
into a
will
hit.
unfortunately hit.
So it's got weakness 2 to this because it's a water attack. That
Yep.
is 14 points of damage.
All right,
Damn.
for 16
and-
total bludgeoning damage.
I just got a success, so it will only be knocked back another 5 feet, which will put it outside of Akleji's. Akleji will no longer be in its range, but I think we wanted it to be. Sorry,
That's yeah, no, that's fine. I have things I can do to.
Okay.
All
And
right.
then, who is within 30 feet of me?
No one.
No one? No one is within 30 feet of me.
Are you trying to get
Um,
killed?
Move closer.
Can't. I don't really want to.
Well, then suffer.
I'm good from where I am. I'll just do a protect companion for my final action.
Okay, go for it.
Alright.
You can put that protect companion effect on Tiki.
Yep, he's got it.
All right. The water pillar, you almost pushed it out of the water entirely, which would have been unfortunate for it. But it is going to move back into the pool with its first action. It's going to move to here, actually, with that action. I don't believe any of you have a reactive strike because there's no fighters in the party.
Tiki does.
Tiki does not. I know my familiar rulings. They cannot attack. Unless you have a very specific, I think, 6th or 8th level witch feats. The question is, who do I wish to attack? I think the answer to that is Alistair. They're going to strike at you with a wave to start.
No.
I believe a 19 does hit you.
No.
15 points of bludgeoning damage with that strike. And
Ow.
it is going to use its last action to try and push you back. With a ye olde shove. Ooh. So it is going to push you back 5 feet, and it is going to choose to stride after you as well, as part of that.
Alright, that's all you got?
Alistair, that'll bring us to you.
Well, I haven't seen have any reactive strikes, so I'm going to shoot it again.
Sure. It's probably going to tell
Except-
you your crossbow's unloaded because you made some shots last session while you were not with us.
Oh.
If you would have changed it
Wow.
out in between, you are free to reload here.
Well, I didn't say I did that, so instead,
Yeah.
I clearly forgot to do it.
If
that
you
case-
think in character you would have reloaded in between, being down to only 2 bolts left in the magazine, you're welcome to have.
Okay, then I'll do that.
You will. There's that one. What I will do for you there is I will reduce that down to 3, and I will add a magazine in your inventory with 2 left.
Ah.
And I assume when you've got moments, you can switch the bolts into different magazines to refill them if you would like.
Yeah. Alright. Let's try this again.
There is the 2-1 in your inventory, and you've got the 3-1 at the moment.
That's a smexy hit. Oh, damn it.
6, 7, 5. Okay. 2 points of damage. Very nice.
Yeah, exciting. I'll try one more time. Nope. That's wasting bolts at this point. That hit did hurt though, so I think I'm going to do some battle medicine.
All right. You've got 1 bolt left in that magazine, and you've got 1 magazine with 5 bolts and 1 magazine with 2 bolts remaining.
Sounds good.
Actually, you have just a bunch of regular bolts, so
Yeah.
I will just take 3 away and refill the other one. So you've got 1 full magazine remaining. Okay, we're good.
Okay,
Gaming.
sounds good. Gaming. We're
You
gaming.
heal 8 hit points. All right.
Yeah.
Akleji, that will bring us back to you.
Okay. Let's see. What is my speed? Okay, 25. So I'm gonna like 5, 10. I'm gonna like kind of tumble through its space.
Sure.
Just kind of dive in, dive out. Can I get a +2 to this because of rainfall orc? Because I'm swimming.
You are not swimming.
Okay.
This is not enough water. Hey, if you want to be considered swimming, I'm more than welcome to do that. Your speed is going to plummet.
Oh.
Oh, I still gain panache. That's fine. Because that's all I really wanted.
Yes, it just lasts until the end of your next turn instead of until you use it.
Okay.
Oh wow! I didn't realize you changed that.
Okay. And then here is the confident finisher. Yeah, right? Okay. Sorry, I keep thinking I'm a higher level than I am, and that I have more options than I do.
We'll get you guys there eventually.
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm just being a...
16 more points of damage. It is definitely heavily injured. Its size has shrunk significantly under the onslaught of your blows.
I cannot make any more attacks because I performed a finisher, so I'll just parry and...
Finish it off, Kin.
Is it still weak to water, or did he not sustain? Or
It is
did we
not, because it was
sustain?
not sustained.
Okay.
Thank
Oh,
you for
my bad.
reminding me. Yeah, you
That's
got to
okay.
sustain.
No,
You have to sustain.
I forgot
every
I
time.
forgot I had to sustain that. My bad. My bad.
We love witch focus spells.
Just, as its reflex save is still probably its worst, so I'll just spout again.
All right.
Or it seemed like a bad thing to target.
It is going to succeed again. I guess for the first time. I think it failed last time.
Yeah, come on. At least roll good. Ugh, 1 damage.
Only 1 damage is not going to be quite enough to take it out.
Yeah.
What little of it is there is going to remain standing and dangerous. But you have 1 action left.
Yep. Guess I'll just cast shield on myself.
Sure.
I don't have anything else for a single action that I can do.
All right. Drow, finish it. Go kill it.
Can't do what I wanted to do, which was throw it out of the water, but oh well.
You tried. You got real close to it.
I got real close. I'll move. I think I can actually just.
Unfortunate for me, and I would consider bullying.
Cry about it. I'll move up there
That's what I'm
and
doing.
I will electric arc.
Okay.
It's got no. It's doing pretty good on reflex saves, right?
It has made 1 failed one.
Yeah, I'll electric arc it.
Okay. You absolute didgeridingus, you foolish, foolish fool. That is a success. That's still
my
a shit
finish.
ton of damage, and it only had 4 hit points remaining.
Okay, so it dies.
So as the lightning arcs forth and strikes it, scattering the water droplets, immediately turning many of them to steam as it does so. Does anyone in the party speak Thalassic? Yes.
I do.
Drow and Kin. Both of you hear from the dispersing droplets. Well done. The test is passed.
Good to know.
And with that, there will be a sound as 1 more section of the wall opens up.
Ecclesia's gonna look over to the fountain, look over to her friends, and say, "Do you think Austria would be mad if I took my coin back?" I probably shouldn't take the coin back.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
it's just Capra. We'll worry about it.
She'll pull out a silver and toss 1 in there too, and say, "Sorry about only giving you a copper the first time, big man."
Another elemental appears.
Oh,
What the fuck?
No.
Can we check a breather here?
Yes, I would
refocus.
appreciate that.
If you guys want to spend at least 10 minutes here, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I will happily refocus during that time.
If I were
would like
real
to
spicy, I
treat
would have... Oh, go ahead.
wounds. Oh,
Treat
yeah,
wounds
just
on
treat
yourself.
wounds. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, you're back to rolling your own dice. Oh, you did it.
Hey, and there's a good
Yo.
roll. Let's go.
Please, for the love of God, someone take care of my son.
Just
Do you
let
wanna wait
Tippy
another
die.
20?
He'll be back tomorrow.
Shut up.
Do you
That's my
want-
son.
You wait another 10 minutes?
No, it was. I'm joking. I'm not gonna wait another 10 minutes for Tiki.
If I were real spicy, I would have had a different elemental stat block based off of what type of coin you threw in. That would have been real good.
Oh, that would have been cool.
That would have been cool. Unfortunately, I am not a smart man. All right. Moving the light forth a little bit, you can see the passage begins to split, heading north and heading east.
Let's see. North appears to be a. Is that like? I didn't mean to click it. I'm so sorry.
Did you click?
I meant to ping it.
Foolish fool.
Ecclesia is gonna look east and north and say, I mean, that one has a door. This one doesn't.
So what you are able to see in either of those chambers, the northern one is a relatively long chamber flanked with wooden racks bedecked with old dust-covered weapons. Some appear to be in decent condition. Most of them appear to be nothing more than rusted scrap. There's a statue of a armor-clad soldier wielding a shield and sword at one end, again with a small plaque at its feet. The eastern chamber, from what you can see, is a naturally sort of domed rock chamber. There are 4 stone pedestals standing within it, arrayed in a semicircle around what appears to be a small altar with a few stone sculptures atop it. And a door on the far end.
Move up and read that plaque.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are these shelves to the right and left?
They are weapon racks.
Okay.
Taking a look at the plaque here, this one has much more text on it than the one in the previous chamber. It states, honor the weapons of the fallen dead, those who died in service upon the sea, but let not these tools go unused, for even in death they might help the living. Followed by, pay homage to the lost, take not their blade or spear if you wish to win the Pirate King's treasure.
Blade or spear?
Most of the weapons here are swords and spears. There's a few like gaffs as well, but the vast majority of the tools are swords and spears.
Interesting.
I guess are gaffs like actual weapons? Yeah, gaffs.
Yeah, gaffs are effectively barbed hooks on long poles.
Okay. But so it's gaffs and then everything else is swords and spears?
Gaffs, a few clubs, and swords and spears.
Okay.
What was the poem again?
Honor the weapons of the fallen dead, those who died in service upon the sea, but let not these tools go unused, for even in death they might help the living. Pay homage to the lost, take not their blade or spear if you wish to win the Pirate King's treasure. The One Piece.
This is real.
Stay away from the swords and spears.
Ecclesia will go ahead and take a gaff.
Sure.
Drow will not take anything.
Okay.
I'll do a perception to see if there's any weapons that seem to stick out.
Go for it.
Yeah, Ecclesia will do that as well, thinking about it.
I'll attempt to detect magic.
There is magic in this space, and Ecclesia and Alistair taking a look across all the weapons. While most of them are scrap and some of them are in good quality, there are 3 in particular that catch your attention for the enchanted rune engraved on their blade. A longsword, a cutlass, and a spear.
Yeah,
Pay
but those are...
homage may mean take the rune and use it in their honor.
Yeah, but it just said, like, don't take the swords or spears.
It's a riddle. I'm loath to take a riddle at its face value, though.
Well, maybe leave them here for now, and if, like,
Yeah.
we come upon something and we need them, then we can come back.
What are the stats of the gaff?
The gaff is a one-handed martial weapon that deals a d6 bludgeoning with the trip and versatile piercing traits.
Yes.
No finesse. I don't want it.
Actually, are there any... Is there, like, a light mace or something?
There is not.
Oh,
Most of
jeez.
these appear to be the common weapons that would be on a ship.
Maybe.
What are the statues in this other room?
For anyone wondering, I just posted in Discord, this is what a gaff looks like. Moving into the upper room, taking a look at the statues in here, they are... One of them depicts the sun, another one is a crescent moon, there is a tablet with a small constellation of stars carved into it, and the fourth resembles a comet.
Which is which?
Well, those are the
No,
pedestals.
they're on the table.
Oh, statues are on the table, my bad.
And each pedestal does actually look to have a coin embedded within it. Starting from the top working down, copper, silver, gold, platinum.
Copper, silver, gold, platinum. So, copper, silver, gold, platinum, and then what's on the table, the statues?
There is a sun, a crescent moon, a tablet of a small constellation, and a comet.
Would astrology knowledge help me remember the alchemical symbols for those four elements?
No, that would fall under crafting and alchemy,
Fuck.
alchemical
Okay.
crafting.
Yeah, I just know that the astronomy does use those symbols. I was hoping I could cheat it.
To type something up as you all think.
My dancing light is talking.
The
Yes.
the moon and silver tend to like silver moonlight. That
Yeah.
tends to be a thing in like folklore.
Even the moonlight ray spell is silver traded.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
suns... Oh, god.
I just asked if there's any sort of placard to be seen here.
That is what I'm typing up.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a bit
Wait.
longer, so I don't want to force you all to just try and remember it all.
Actually, I was gonna ask if you could type out the other one too. I'm
Ah,
sorry.
God damn it. Why do you hate me so?
I already got that for us, Kin.
Oh, okay. You typed
The-
Yeah, that's what you're like to say.
Oh, you typed up the thing from the previous room?
Oh, no, not the previous
Oh,
one,
okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I believe that is all. Yeah, should be enough. This is less a plaque and more engraved directly on the table. To find your way, you must be able to navigate by the sun, the moon, and the stars, preying upon a lucky comet to find your way home. The sun is mighty in value, worth more, and placed before the stars.
Oh,
The
I love these
moon,
puzzles.
in her pale radiance, can't be gold or copper. To spy a comet is worth 100 times what you might get for glancing upon the moon.
That's
Blue
one
is
of
definitely
these.
silver.
Okay.
Comet is platinum.
Comet could be gold.
No, because if the moon is silver,
Oh,
100 times.
is
100
platinum.
times.
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, so moon is silver, comet plat.
So sun's probably gold and stars are copper.
Find your way, you must navigate by the sun. Praying a lucky comet. The sun is worth more in value. Yeah, sun has to be gold then, because it's worth more than the stars.
Easy
So
enough.
stars
Yeah, that all logically makes sense.
star is copper, moon is silver, sun is gold, comet is platinum.
Is that the order you're placing them down in?
Any
Oh,
objections?
there's an order. Okay,
Maybe.
hold on.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
truly asking if that's what you're doing.
Wait a minute. Like,
Well, this is
by
this
order,
is
do
the
you mean, like-
copper one? This is the
Which
silver
statue are you
ones.
placing first?
Ones.
So
fuck.
read the second sentence. The sun is mighty in value, worth more, and placed for the stars.
Sun, moon, star, comet is the order it's written out in the first thing. To find your way, you must be able to navigate by the sun, the moon, the stars, preying upon a lucky comet to find your way home. If the sun is placed before the stars, then that would make sense too. And that's the only placement we get.
So, okay, so sun has to be placed before the stars.
Yeah.
And then, oh god, I don't know about. Well,
think
Sun, stars, moon, comet.
yeah,
No, I don't-
because
It
it
might
says
mean that the stars is placed last. Like,
pray upon a lucky comet to find your way home.
Yeah.
I think what it might be saying is that when you place the stars, everything else has to be placed already.
Well, no, because praying upon a lucky comet to find your way home, that sounds
That's
like
it.
it's saying comet is the last one you need to place.
I think, well, in the first line, it gives us an order.
It links the sun and stars.
And if we follow the order in the
Okay.
first line, that does put the sun before the stars.
Yeah, I think if we just, hopefully nothing bad will happen if we do it the wrong order. So maybe just trying the order of the first sentence.
So you want to
Yeah, I'm
place
willing
the
to
sun
place
right
them
here,
all and
right
take the
now.
fall for that.
So you want to put the sun down right here, right?
Yeah.
First.
Okay. The
We put-
sun
I
is
put
placed
the-
first on the pillar of gold.
I will do
then-
the placing because I'll take the fall
Yeah.
for it.
And then what? Moon on the silver.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then stars on the copper. And finally, he places comet
On the platinum.
On the platinum. Interesting. As you place the fourth statue down, each pillar sinks slightly into the stone floor, and there's a clear clicking sound resounding throughout the chamber.
Did we do it?
The sound of
Solid.
something unlocking.
Aha.
Yeah. Akleji will cautiously approach the door and
Sure.
try to open it.
It does not appear locked.
Be really funny if the door was never locked.
Guys!
Big chair.
You open the door to
Oh,
this chamber.
fucking shit.
A large open chamber with images of rolling oceans painted on the walls, faded blues, pale whites. A raised platform opposite of where you are with an enormous stone throne set against the far wall, with an equally large skeleton sitting atop the throne, clad in tattered pirate's raiment, a patch over one of its empty eye sockets, faded and scuffed tricorn hat. You can see laying across its lap is a large gaff and a cutlass as well.
be the Pirate King.
Does it move?
Not as of yet.
What was
Can
the...
you-
Yeah,
What was the riddle from the first room we went into?
The one with the weapons?
yeah.
Yeah.
Type it. Sorry.
I don't think that was really a riddle, but sure, yeah. Would you like me to type it up?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Goodness, you guys ask so much of me.
Yeah, we do. Because we know we can get away with it.
Honor the weapons of the fallen dead, those who died in service upon the sea. I can't fucking type. My goodness. But let not those tools go unused, for even in death they might help the living. Pay homage to the lost, take not their blade or spear if you wish to win the Pirate King's treasure.
It's that last line, I guess we call it.
Yeah. I'm gonna head back to that other room. How many... So there were cutlasses, spears, and gaffs, right?
Cutlasses, spears, longswords, clubs, gaffs for the most part.
3 of them, a longsword, a cutlass, and a spear all have one.
Yes.
I'll take a club. Can I also, can I read aura on this statue?
The statue is non-magical.
Thank God.
I ignore the 3 ruined weapons.
There is
or
no
any
further
other
magic in the chamber.
Take not their blades or spears.
Let not those tools go unused, for even in death they may help the living. Is there a reason homage is capitalized in the second line?
Is there?
Well, okay. What we're asking is it supposed to be capitalized?
I did not make a typo there.
I make a pirate lore.
Sure.
I'll just do recall knowledge.
Alistair and Ecclesia, can the two of you give me a blind crafting check?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Alistair, Kin. Oh my god, that's
Can I-
hilarious.
Can I
you hear
do
that?
a
Double
society
Netherlands.
check or recall knowledge on
Society.
like honoring in pirates? What pirates do to honor, or occultism maybe for like honoring the dead?
Sure.
I assume that'd still just be recall knowledge.
Yeah. Alistair and Ecclesia, you got nothing.
Okay.
You both rolled a 2 on the die.
Oof.
So,
Big yikes.
okay. From what you're able to tell, Kin, here, this does not seem to relate to any known stories of pirates and free captains that you're aware of. This seems to be wholly its own thing. It comes to you a reminder that the entirety of these games are also acting as tests, going over all of the sort of necessary skills to be successful upon the high seas. You've solved a number of riddles up until this point. You're fairly certain it would be arbitrary for them to continue throwing riddles at you. You also don't think what you did with the statues is what unlocked the door in the other room. Because so far when you've been hearing that click sound, that's been something hidden opening.
So the door was never locked.
That door was always visible to you.
And all the other ones weren't.
There's nothing on. There's like no hidden compartment on this table.
Give me a perception check.
Okay, I think I will. Wow.
I don't want to reward that. I can't. I can't. But the issue,
Yeah.
it's not hard to realize that the entire top of it just pulls up now and reveals that the table itself was a chest.
Hey, check this out.
And it is filled with a pretty hefty looking amount of gold coin.
Okay, cool.
Why, hello there.
Alistair, you're so cool. You're so smart.
I go
So
to
that's the Pirate King's treasure.
It's real.
The One Piece is real. Though this is more about 70 gold pieces.
What if that's the One Piece at the end of One Piece?
70 gold pieces?
70 gold pieces.
Exactly. Well, then you heard it here, folks. Or you heard it here first, folks.
Well, since I'm making us stay here.
I added a small puzzle to get 70 gold.
Okay, so I mean, do we just want to go in there and beat up the skeleton so we can see what else we can find further on?
I think that's the next step, yes.
Because otherwise we're going to be like in that one comic where there's overthinking written on the
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already
Classic
written there, don't worry.
Could I do a recall knowledge on bony people ahead of time?
Sure.
On bony people.
Skeletons.
I will allow a
Like-
single generalized check about skeletons. Are you just trying to figure out general information on them, or specifically like weaknesses, resistances?
Yeah, weaknesses, resistance.
You have no clue.
Oh, okay.
It is made of bone. You haven't fought that before.
Cleege does have some religion training, so I'll see what she knows.
I'm gonna limit it to just the one check here.
Oh, okay.
Because that is an out of combat recall knowledge trying to get combat info.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You may make whatever assumptions you would like about fighting a skeleton. They are made of bones. This guy does appear to be wearing armor of a sort, or at least clothes. Are you guys taking any of that coin or anything? Any of the weapons, any of the coin? What are you guys choosing to take, if anything?
What did we get on our recall knowledge checks back here?
Okay, I have an idea.
Nothing really much else.
I have an idea.
When it comes to burial practices and honoring the dead, that is wholly dependent on personal beliefs and perhaps where they're from. There's not a Shackles specific way of doing it.
I'd like to take those 3 weapons and put them in the chest.
You're taking the 3 magic weapons?
Well, yeah, and put them in the chest and shut the chest with them in it.
Okay.
Whether someone wants to take the gold out or not, that's up to them.
Well, let's leave the gold in there and see what happens if we,
As you grab one of the magic weapons and begin to walk out of the room.
Oh no.
Alistair, Cleege, are either of your hands like currently in the chest?
Cleege is probably staring into it with glittering eyes.
Okay. Then you will watch as it slams shut.
Ah! Ah!
I'll put it back.
Okay.
Does it reopen?
You can pull it. You can open it back up. Yes.
Okay.
Did you guys do something?
I thought we'd have to put the weapons in there or something. I don't know.
So we can
Oh.
Can I... How long does it take to remove a rune from a weapon?
One
day.
day.
Hours.
I won't do that then.
No, really, that's not happening.
You are welcome to work on switching the runes if you would like, and if you're okay watching others win this contest.
So, Cleege is going to take a single gold coin out of the chest and see what happens.
You have a gold coin in hand. I'm proud of you.
Okay. Ecclesia is going to take more coins, and if
You
nothing
have a
happens,
handful of gold coins.
she will take
Alright,
all
let's-
of the coins.
Let's collect all these coins.
Yes, you guys get 70 gold coins.
Okay, now we can take those weapons since we don't need the chest anymore.
What weapons?
Now,
Are they
that
gone?
are gone.
They seem to
Are
have
they gone?
vanished.
Really?
All of them, or just the 3 magic?
Just the magic ones.
So it's a
Ecclesi-
choice.
Okay.
Ay, ay, ay.
So you either get
None
the
of us
3
have runes
magic
on our weapons right
or-
now, right?
Yeah, 2 of us
plus
do.
1.
But
Is it
Well-
worth it? What's worth more to us?
I mean, it's already happened.
Well, Ecclesia's gonna put the 70 gold coins back in and see if the weapons reappear.
No.
Okay, well,
yeah,
Money it
we
is
made
then.
our Choice. Okay.
Congratulations.
The choice is made
No
for
more
us.
overthinking allowed.
Let's go
Alright,
fight
let's
a
all beat up
giant
this skeleton.
skeleton.
Yeah, let's go beat up a skeleton.
let's go beat up a skeleton.
I'm gonna put away my repeating crossbow. And draw my Chris that has my fragment of the.
Ready these hands.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up my Chris that has the Ashlab version on it.
Sure. Speaking of which, Ecclesia and Drow, I still need to know what relic abilities you want.
Oh shit! I totally forgot that.
Did I not? Oh,
No.
I'm sorry. I thought I did.
You guys have not.
Very sorry.
There's no rush on it, but if you would like to have them, then by all
Wow.
means.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know after the session.
If you guys are stepping into this next room, you are more than welcome to do so.
Ecclesia will go first, holding both her cutlass and her gaff.
Sure.
Drow and Tricky will go last.
Yeah. Can I, as my quote-unquote exploration activity, you know how people can raise a shield, can I...
Be like parrying.
Yeah.
Sure.
He reacted yet to us being this far into the room?
There has been no reaction.
I'm gonna cast light,
Okay.
and I'll put it here.
More lights.
Yeah.
The single unpatched eye of the skeleton is going to flare with a faint green light.
Yep. Figured.
There comes the
figured.
reaction.
Welcome.
Oh,
It is
Not
good to
voice
see a
acting.
group of challengers so soon.
yeah. Good to see you too. Well, my name's Ecclesia. These are my friends, teammates. Kin, Alistair, Drow.
Which amongst
River's
you
out
is
there
the
somewhere.
captain of your group?
All of us?
That can't be. A clear hierarchy is needed to run a proper ship.
Is it?
We haven't really discussed this.
Well,
Well, you haven't really discussed this. I just got here.
I'm like, I ain't no captain.
no better time than the present to come to a decision.
Well, okay. Well, what about like a horizontal workplace? You know?
Where we're all T-shaped individuals?
No. Like, workplace democracy.
And when push comes to shove and enemy ships are firing upon you, who will your crew know to listen to? Whose orders will trump whose?
I mean, Ken and Alistair, you're pretty smart.
I don't have a way of words.
Ken, do you want to be the captain? You're really smart.
Or
I am happy to assist, but I get that I have a feeling you knew each other prior to me.
Well,
Back a
oh,
day.
very well. I am the captain.
he's the captain.
Captain, and you said your name was?
Kinriel.
Kinriel the Captain. It is a pleasure to meet you. Would that I still had a name, I would gladly share it with you. Tell me, what is it you and your crew seek out of this competition?
We seek a ship that we may start our journey and find what was lost to us.
Finding what was lost to you. An admirable quality, to be certain. Do you have what it takes to find it?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't think we did.
Yeah.
A
What
good
the
attitude
captain
to
said.
have. A good attitude indeed. I also notice that you all have made yourself comfortable with the treasure in the previous chamber.
Is
Yes.
the
Feels
that's
very
No
okay.
shame
nice.
in
That's okay,
that.
right?
Of course. It would not be there were it not for the taking. However, I assume you find it unfortunate that you see now hanging on the back of the throne behind him those 3 weapons from the previous chamber. They were not there when you first opened this door. These that you were not able to take for yourself.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Is it not pirate nature to be greedy?
It exactly is. Hence the choice that was given. Do you take power that will assist you immediately, or coin that can be used to further prepare yourself however you see fit? I see you have chosen the long-term planning option.
Yes, but many of us are not inclined towards that type of battle. And those who are already have weapons.
yeah, and Ecclesia will raise her silver cutlass, like me.
That is
Yes,
fair
like
enough
her.
indeed.
I also I want to quickly call out Drow is keeping his distance.
I figured.
Okay.
Then a final challenge I shall present to each of you, or your entirety as a group. You may contest with me, and if you win, that which you could not take earlier shall be yours as well. Or, and a side chamber will open as well. You may move on, no challenge necessary, and claim victory in this contest. Of course, you may
Well,
claim victory no matter what, but should you choose to face me, the opportunity for additional riches, well, this one will not be easy to take a hold of.
No.
Ecclesia will. She'll actually look over to Kinriel and is like, "What do you think, Captain?"
Yeah.
The riches you speak of, simply those 3 weapons?
That is correct. Had you taken the 3 weapons originally, there would have been a small crate of coin as your opportunity for riches here, but choices made, consequences found.
I like sense motive.
Sure.
That's just perception, right?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, interesting. You actually notice the skeleton is not what's speaking to you. The skeleton itself is just a skeleton. It's an undead construct, perhaps. This is more someone else speaking through the skeleton to you. And they seem to be purely offering you a choice. You guys are in the lead of the contest. You're apparently at the end and can immediately go guarantee victory and claim your winnings, or you can take on this skeleton to try and win those additional weapons.
Okay, so there's no trick here. It's just...
Does not appear to be, no.
Every little bit can help.
I know not who I speak with. I just know that you are not actually here.
Keen observational skills will continue to serve you well.
3 weapons is not worth another fight to me unless my crew disagrees, and I will acquiesce to their request to fight you. But I am content to take our ship and leave.
Captain Kinrail, I like loot.
And what are you, Alistair?
I can make use of those runes. I have like 3
Newcomer?
different weapons on me.
I will not object. Either way, we have sought our prize. We are ahead.
Very well. We challenge you for these weapons.
Yay! Thank you, Captain Kin.
Wonderful. I look forward to seeing your performance. And with that, I'm going to ask everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Can we use diplomacy?
Yes,
As we
anyone
were
who would like
discussing?
to use diplomacy here, since you were having a conversation, is more than welcome to. Oh no, I rolled awfully for this skeleton. So fucked. Uh-oh. As the skeleton stands up, cutlass and gaff in one hand apiece, as you all draw your own weapons and make preparations. Drow, you are the first to act here, with the challenge on.
Okay. So, I'll need to make it. I can make it here. That's doable. How many more elemental spells do we all have? I'm out.
Don't look at me, Captain. Or
I
First mate,
just
or-
have cantrips, frostbite, and spout, and live wire. So electricity.
Okay, I'll go for
water,
electricity then.
cold.
A variety.
I can
Yeah.
happily betray him for electricity. First action, Patron's Puppet.
Okay.
For the sole purpose of Ripples of the Deep, which will push me 5 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
At which point I will move my full 25.
Oh, well, go ahead and do your actions for.
Oh, I guess I
familiar.
should.
Oh, I thought you were gonna push yourself away and get away from me.
I'm not running. No. I'm trying to set us up for success.
It's a fun little tech there of pushing yourself forward with that. Get a little 5 feet closer.
I'll
I'm
move.
so gonna fucking destroy Tiki.
I'm gonna move Tiki behind his rock.
Tiki's fucking dead.
You're a prick. I just want you to know that.
You're the one who
I'll-
chose not to let him be healed.
Third
I did.
is just on my shoulder, but he never follows me.
Yeah.
I will take 25 feet of movement, and I will cast Grease.
Okay.
I'm going to. Just gonna throw down a square real quick.
Mhm. 4 contiguous 5-foot squares.
Do we think about how do we want to play this? I can put it right here. How do we feel about that?
Yeah, that's fine with me. That's a good.
Because he's
idea.
gonna pass through him no matter what. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
And I'll draw a line of grease on the ground,
Right at
forcing
the,
him to if he wants to step off his dais, he's gonna have to make his reflex save.
I mean,
a kliji that will bring us to you.
okay.
Well, I'm hoping a Cleegee.
I'll go ahead and delay
Okay.
until after the skeleton X.
Okay. Interesting. I am deciding what to do here. Gotta do mild measuring.
It's nice knowing you, Drow.
Yeah. See you guys. I'll roll a new character soon.
The skeleton is going to stride forward before leaping forth
Well, fuck me.
down onto you, right in front of you, slamming down with its cutlass towards you as it does so, as its last action.
Just like to say, I tried my goddamn best.
You really did. But the skeleton is going to deal 13 points of slashing damage to you. As
Well, that's
it
8
lands...
times my hit point maximum. Oh god.
Nice.
Things. Sorry. I'm down to 5.
Okay. You're still standing, though, and Akleji, would you like to jump back into initiative here?
Yes.
Okay.
Or, Alistair, what are you intending to do on your turn?
I'm going to engage in melee with it.
Say again?
I'm going to engage in melee.
Oh, okay. I'll delay until after Alistair so that he can set up the flank.
Okay. Then, Kin, we are up to you.
Ken, I'll give it weakness after my next turn. I'm gonna use my next turn to... I need to pump a heal.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I am going to use my last rank 1 spell
Okay.
and attempt to enfeeble it.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Hope it fails its fort save here.
It is not going to. It is going to
Alright.
succeed, so...
Enfeebled 1 until my next turn.
Yep. But hey, that's still a penalty on its next strength attacks.
And then I will cast Hand of the Apprentice.
Okay. Get that thwack in.
And, yeah, we'll do that. And attack.
Ooh,
27.
that's a beautiful hit. That'll hit.
Go to this tab, damage for 11
nice.
points of bludgeoning.
11 points of bludgeoning definitely strikes hard. It does not appear to do any extra damage, but definitely hurts it.
Okay, and that is it for me.
Then Alistair, we're up to you.
All right. I am going to move up to here and see what happens.
Okay?
No reactive strike.
Nope.
Hell yeah.
Excellent. All right. Then I will go into overdrive.
Okay. Ooh.
I'm going to hero point that.
Oh, sure, why not?
There we go.
Hey, much better.
All right. Oh.
The effect is up in the, yeah.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
You can always just put the effect in your hotbar so
there it
you've
is.
always got it.
I could. I don't feel like it.
That's fair.
And then I'm going to activate my lashing current.
Okay.
From my thing.
All right. Prep yourself to be able to slice with your with a water blade.
Yep, but I'm going to be using bludgeoning.
I figured. That will now bring us to your turn, Akleji.
Okay. Akleji's gonna look at the gaff in her hand and throw it on the ground, saying, "It's not agile or finesse. I can't use it."
That's fine. I'm checking them.
And then I'm going to attempt a tumble through for
Okay.
my panache.
Will you actually be able to fully tumble through them? Doesn't
I-
particularly matter.
Yeah. Okay, your movement ends. Okay. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So panache, and well, I'm gonna have to hit with my cutlass.
Yeah, Chow, you need to get down there.
Yeah, I know. I'm considering what I want to do on my turn.
It was almost on
That
the
is
20.
a very good hit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, something
Can't wait.
interesting you notice as you slice into this, And note that the slashing damage does seem to struggle to cut bone. However, you do still deal the precision damage just fine.
Okay, that's good.
This creature seems to be struggling to pay attention with both you and Alistair on completely different sides.
Oh.
It is taking
Okay.
a greater AC penalty from being flanked.
Oh, interesting.
Well, hello there.
Okay. Then that's my turn.
All right, then Drow, that'll bring us to you.
This is so annoying, I just want to say.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Ugh! Fuck! First action, 25-foot move.
Okay. He strode away. What a fucking idiot. You're fine.
I mean, it
No, I'm
sounds like a
fine.
smart move to me.
And yeah, he's within 30 feet of me, so I can do my next two things. A Kleegie's gonna be fine. She can't get pushed any further. If Ripple of the Deep hits, is a Kleegie going to be pushed out of flanking with Alistair?
Yes, as we've determined, it is pushed away, not directly away, so it can be pushed in an angle.
Second
so
question.
would likely be pushed to here.
Yeah. Second question.
Mhm.
If I push a creature into grease, does it have to...
I don't
Make the check.
believe so, because that follows forced movement into hazardous terrain. Which I honestly don't know the rulings off the top of my head.
Okay.
I don't think they have to make the reflex save for what it's worth.
I didn't think so either.
I
Okay,
don't
that's
think
upsetting.
so. I'll look it up more in between sessions so I know for future.
That's fine. It would have to.
Does,
It would still have to make it on the start of its turn, though.
It says
No.
creatures using
Each
an
creature
action
standing in the
to
greasy
move on to the
No,
surface.
grease.
that's
when
when
you
you
cast
cast Rift.
Ah, fuck.
What were you saying?
It says
Ken?
creatures using an action to step on the grease must make a reflex save.
Right.
He didn't use an action.
Onto the greasy surface. So
Yeah.
putting it
Yeah.
into the greasy surface wouldn't do anything. Okay, well that sucks for me.
Yeah.
Second action, command. I will move Tiki.
Hi, B.
Very upset with me. Hello, friend. I will move Tiki. I'll move him up here, so he's not in 10 feet of anyone. And then he's not going to take his second action,
Sure.
because I don't really have anything for him to do. Elemental Betrayal.
Floats menacingly.
Yeah. Elemental Betrayal, Lightning.
Okay. Giving it a weakness to electricity.
And I will be remembering to sustain that spell.
Electricity is not an option you can choose with Elemental Betrayal.
Oh, fuck.
Because it
Air,
is
earth,
specifically
metal,
an
fire, and
element, not energy damage.
You can just do water. I do have a water spell. Water
Do you have a water can? Okay, yeah, then water.
Well,
All right.
well
Is there a better one?
Livewire is metal.
Oh, is it? Is Livewire metal?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Then
metal,
metal.
and electricity. Okay.
100% metal then.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's only electricity, so oh well.
Yeah. Elemental Betrayal, you gotta pay attention to traits, not damage type.
My apologies.
No worries. Nothing to be apologetic for aside from existence. Sorry, that was mean.
It's
I
very
believe
mean of
that'll
you.
bring us back to the skeleton's turn. As
Yeah.
Tiki pushes the wall. Okay.
Yeah, Tiki's just gonna do a
yeah.
funny dance in the corner.
Unfortunately, I can't use that right now, which is a bit of a shame, I'll be honest. It is gonna roll to see what it does here. Okay. It is going to stride to here. And it is going to use 2 actions to make a focused assault on you, Alistair, making both a gaff and a cutlass strike.
Ah, shit.
So we shall
I'm in
start
danger.
with the cutlass. Actually, no, we shall. Yeah, we will. Why not? The cutlass. Uh-oh, Alistair, I may have made a mistake.
Oh god. Oh
That is
god.
24
Oh,
damage
God.
from the cutlass strike.
Oh my fucking god.
Is that all you got?
No,
No.
What is wrong with you?
a lot. Oh, only 4 damage from Gaff, though. Minimum damage.
Still
Still
fucking down.
enough.
Still enough to bring you down. You do have hero points
Yeah.
to wake yourself up, though.
Yeah.
But seeing the skeleton move and just slam both of its weapons as hard as it can into Alistair, immediately knocking him down and out, his enfeebled will end as Kinriel, your turn starts up.
Jeez.
It's not looking good.
Yeah, I'll say.
It's injured. We got this.
Okay. Stabilize like 30 feet, right?
I believe so, yes. Oh, you have your cantrip deck.
So,
I'm not gonna
I
use
think
it
Alice,
now, but
or was Alistair going to use a hero point to stabilize himself?
I might still do that.
I've also got I've got a heal scroll in my staff.
yeah, I was gonna let Drow heal you.
If
I'm
you
just trying to. It's more about the order of my turn right now.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna spend an action to give Surge 2 actions.
Okay.
He'll use Familiar
It
Focus.
does
to
not
give
have
me...
familiar focus. It's already been used today.
Oh, has it?
You used it at the lighthouse.
Okay, then never mind. I won't give him any actions.
Yeah. I made sure to actually track that when it was
Okay.
last used.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track through sessions.
When you go on his sheet, I do have a little bit module installed. So anything that has like a once per day, once per hour ability, they have use buttons that will actively track their number of times used at that point. So
Okay.
it is possible to track on their sheets as long as we remember to hit the use button when they're actually being used.
All right, he's gonna recall knowledge skeletons.
Sure. What you're trying to figure out.
I want to know the resistances.
Sure.
But I'm, not trained in religion, so it's probably not gonna go very well.
But you still rolled very well.
Okay.
And you're fairly certain skeletons have a number of resistances, namely to piercing and slashing weapons, as well as cold, electricity, and fire. Now, something like Livewire right now, since it has weakness to metal and resistance to electricity, both would trigger. So it would reduce the damage by a certain amount and then add an additional amount on top of it.
So does that poem make more sense to you guys now?
Just
you don't want slashing weapons. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the gaff just wasn't gonna.
Yeah.
Not good in the one martial person in the party is a dex user.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can't use Livewire then. It does slashing and electricity, 1d4 each. So
Yeah, they will be resisted.
it's gonna negate it all before the weakness can even touch it.
I can always drop. I have another focus. I'm out of focus points actually.
You should not.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be.
Oh no, you patron's puppet.
When?
This fight. To at
No,
the
I-
start of the first turn to have Tiki push you.
Fuck, I did. I did do that. I can't. Yeah, so it's gonna keep it like that. Keep its weakness to metal.
Oh boy.
All right, I might have to switch out some cantrips then.
All right, I will. I don't believe I've drained my bonded item today.
I don't believe so, no. Yeah, it still says 1 of 1
Okay.
per day.
So I'll drain that to get enfeeble back, I suppose, because it's going to be immune to fear, probably. So yeah, I'll get enfeeble back.
Okay.
So I hit the plus sign, right? Yep. And I'll try and enfeeble it one more time.
Alright.
Please, God.
That is an exact success.
All right. Well, enfeebled 1.
Yep. Does put some penalties on some of its attacks.
I used an action to recall knowledge, so that's it.
Alright, then Ecclesia, we are back to you.
So question for order of operations. If
Mhm.
I delay until after Alistair,
Mhm.
can Alistair hero point wake at the beginning of his turn, and then he delays until after me so I can get into position?
He would not be able to delay. Like, he could delay, but you wouldn't then be able to come back in because his turn isn't ending at that point.
Okay.
Technically, yes, I would say no to that. Just because
Okay,
I don't
okay,
feel
yeah.
like figuring out delay
Yeah,
order of operations.
That's fine. I understand.
It's too much effort, and I do not support it.
Alistair, would you agree that this is going to sound bad, that my hits are more important than yours? That my strikes are more
Yeah.
important than yours? Okay.
Easy.
Then I'll delay until after Alistair.
Okay, then Drow, we are up to you.
Alistair's still unconscious?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Sorry, I'm delaying until after Drow.
Okay.
I apologize.
If you take a step, you can do it.
Who's got
If you have
guidance
that.
immunity?
Only Ecclesia.
Queegee does. 2 action heal on Alistair.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Alistair's 35 feet away.
No.
2 action heal is a 30-foot range.
You'll
Well,
need
then
to
I
step
will.
here.
Yeah, is that going to be enough? If I
It
step
is.
there? I assume so. Yeah, I'll step fully behind the rock. 2 action heal. That'll be my turn.
Okay. We love scroll staffs.
That's
health
12
back
points
to you.
for you. You would have gotten guidance, but I was too far away from you. That's my turn.
That's quite the...
Okay.
Alright, then Ecclesia, we are over to you.
Okay. Really hoping this tumble through works this time. Okay, so hold on, sorry, I'm doing movement speed math. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can. Okay. Okay, cool.
Do you have a 30-foot move speed? Oh, you do. Look at
No,
that.
but oh well, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
specifically when you gain panache, you get it. Remember, do you have something that makes it that enemies don't count as difficult terrain?
Oh god, I really am like 5 feet.
Yeah, that's the downside. I'll let you move there, but just something to keep
Okay.
in mind for the future.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, just gonna go for the confident finisher, really hoping for friggin'...
Before
I
we
might
roll,
even...
Let me toggle his lower AC. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
Nice!
is a crit because of the lower AC. You already had the dialogue up, I think, before I
Oh,
toggled it.
thank god.
Wait for me to tell you that the skeleton has crit immunity. It doesn't,
Low roll on the damage. Low roll on the damage.
but does bring it to badly injured.
Okay, and then I'm gonna extravagant parry,
Mm-hmm.
like trying to... I'm going to try... We know it's an undead construct, but somebody is commanding it?
Someone spoke through it.
Okay. Then I'll just extravagant parry and
Sure.
hope I drew his attention.
Yeah, Alistair's or Kin's check earlier, you're fairly sure this is a mindless creature.
Okay.
That will bring us to Alistair's turn.
I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
And I'm going to whip it with my lashing current.
Go for it.
Bitch.
That is a hit because it is struggling to pay attention. 3 points of damage. Very nice.
2 points damage, yeah. I probably won't hit this time. Try again? Not really much else I can do here. Yeah, I'll just try again. Maybe I got lucky.
That is not going to hit, unfortunately.
Crack.
And so that'll bring us to its turn.
Hey, idiot! Focus on me. I crit you.
I do no damage to you.
Now, unfortunately, I don't think I can really move it in such a way that I will be able to focus an assault on a Kliji, which is mildly rude. I will be honest.
I don't like where your little cursor is going.
My Don't worry about it. I've got my character sheets on the left side of the screen.
Oh, okay.
This is why I sometimes turn off the GM cursor, so you guys can't see. Let me see here. Oh, let's leave it up to the roll of the dice. Why not? That's always fun.
I don't think it is fun.
Me, hit me. I'm at full health and I'm a dex tank.
Oh no, I'm going to die.
It is going to stride to here.
Okay.
Oh, thank fuck.
It is going to make a cutlass strike against you, Akliji,
Okay.
which is not going to hit, so gain your panache.
Yes. For some reason, parry fell off.
It is then going to make a gaff strike against you, Kin,
Okay.
which is also going to miss.
Ooh.
And that brings us to your
Bless.
turn. Good wizard.
I'm gonna cast Spout on him. Just a
All right.
5-foot square somewhere within his body.
Right in the center. He's a nice, huge creature. Oh, he is not enfeebled anymore. He is going to fail that save.
Woo!
Awesome.
Full 6 bludgeoning damage. All right.
And then with my last action, I'm gonna swing my staff at him.
Go for it.
Get a nat 20. Break his
That does not
leg.
hit, unfortunately.
I'll.
Why is he considered flanked right now?
Because
Oh, you have reach.
slashing current. I have reach.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm not your
that
own.
would lower his AC even further then, because you are flanking.
I'm gonna hero point. No, still miss.
It still misses, so take your point back.
Yay. That's my
We're
turn.
expecting the reach.
Yeah, I completely forgot Lashing Current gave you reach on that weapon, yeah. Drow, that'll bring us to you.
Alrighty. Everyone's good so far. Can I do a recall knowledge real quick?
Sure. What are you trying to figure out?
Wanna if he's going to be high save, low save, actually.
Sure.
What I wanna know. Fucking shit.
I can't be bothered to lie to you right now, but that was a nat one.
Cool.
don't know.
I
Will save is its highest save.
Oh man.
Fortitude, its lowest.
because I rolled a natural one and that's the lie, I will not be casting fear.
You also, Kin has managed to share with the group that it is mindless. So even though it has a
Oh, okay.
will
okay,
save,
then.
Yeah.
mental effects will not affect it.
I must have missed that. That's my bad. Then I will do Tanglevine.
Nice.
Don't have any hero points.
Woo!
Well, now you do.
All right.
Oh, wait.
That's a free hero
Ultimate
point.
attack. Oh no!
Free hero point for me.
And it will
God
lose
fucking damn it.
its elemental
I
betrayal.
thought I was gonna save it first.
Oh yeah, well that's fine. I don't really need to retain that.
Akleji!
Yes.
Kill.
Yes. I am going to try my best.
I think here's considered flanking.
No,
for
it
you.
would have to be on this side. Would be flanking with you right now.
Yeah. Then yeah, I'll go ahead and
anywhere
okay.
on this side, since I would flank with Kin.
yeah, but I want to
yeah.
keep the flank for Alistair, so I'm gonna head over here.
I mean, Alistair's flanking with Kin right now as well.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, then I'll head over here.
Oh,
to
get
try
right
and
in the
keep-
way of Kin, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay, I guess here. I'm just trying to like
That's nicer.
keep Kin safe is what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I have my panache. I'm gonna go ahead and make the cutlass strike.
Just a regular strike?
Sorry, finisher.
Okay.
Brain this. That's not a crit?
No.
Okay.
AC 17 whilst flanked. But good
Decent
damage. Another
damage.
15. Reduced slightly, but it is still standing, albeit not particularly well.
Okay. And then parry.
Alright, Alistair, can you finish it off?
Probably not. But I'll give it a good old try.
I appreciate your on. Oh my god, that was almost a 20.
Just about.
But that is a hit. For 2
Got
damage.
two
Let's go.
damage. Yeah, baby. It's
Maybe if
fifth
you
person
crit that, it would have
crits.
been 4.
Oh my god.
Not a hit.
-3. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll get that 20.
Almost.
No,
But no
he's
dice.
teasing it. I
And
can't.
so,
Oh, good.
yes?
I was gonna say hero point?
Well, then he can't save himself if he dies.
Oh, yeah, true. Sorry.
Always
Also,
something to keep in mind.
It's either +2 or -3 on those rolls. So
Yeah.
not worth it.
Then the skeleton does get one more turn here. And you know what? I do think it is going to move to here for a fully focused assault on Akleji.
Come at me, bro.
Okay.
Ow, yar. Ow, yar.
That'll hit with the cutlass. Missing
Okay.
the crit because of extravagant parry.
Dex tank.
It's tank.
Still for 13 points of slashing damage.
Mhm.
And then Zagoth, which will also hit. For another 12 points of damage. 25 damage as the skeleton moves, slamming his cutlass and gaff into you. But I don't think it's going to get any more chances to do anything. Kin, that'll bring us to you.
That's awfully bold of you to make that claim.
I mean,
I'm looking at its health right now, and if you guys don't kill it in this round, I'm gonna laugh at you.
And we would deserve it.
Spout! That is a failure once more. Full damage.
3.
Now 3 damage is not quite enough to kill it.
Yeah. Damn it,
Throw a
I'm
fist
not
at
really
it. That's how that works,
apprentice.
right?
Well, it's not in range to do nothing
That's why you have to throw a fist.
because he moved. I could throw my staff at it.
It's not a thrown weapon.
There are rules for throwing non-thrown
You
weapons.
could, you have the movement to flank with Akiji.
Yeah, I'll
Why don't you take a
Try to
deep
get-
breath?
assuming I can move over the top of this, right?
That's a pillar, so not particularly.
I think you have the movement to get here. You have
Yeah,
25
25 is, yeah.
Because
Right,
here's
5,
20.
10. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
And
Keep that flankeroo
that's
going.
my turn.
Alright, Drow. Kill it!
All right. I'm gonna shoot it with my gun.
It's a very interesting gun you have.
Yes, it's non-existent. One might even say.
Yeah.
Tanglevine.
Okay.
It'll fucking work this time. It's gonna work this time.
No, it won't. What did I tell you? Oh, it should not have that on right now because you are not flanking. That misses. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Let me hero point that.
Oh, okay.
God fucking damn it.
Hey, take your hero point back.
God fucking damn it. Don't I get an extra hero point too?
No.
No.
Because I ended on a nat 1?
No. I have stated that before. If you re-roll into a nat 1, you do not gain 2
Son of
hero
a
points.
fucking bitch.
I'm giving you so many ways to get hero points back.
No, it's
Don't
not
complain.
you I'm mad at! It's
Oh,
not you I'm
You're
mad
not
at!
complaining at me for once? That's a surprise.
Fucking once!
Akleji.
Yes.
Fucking,
Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Drow has
fucking,
one action.
fucking, God, fucking sting of the sea.
Ooh, okay.
Fuck it. It's fucking sea. Give me a fortitude check. It's probably gonna pass.
This was the wrong choice, but interesting.
Yeah, also Surge is pushed 5 feet away.
Surge pushed.
Fucking
Off your
shit,
shoulder.
okay. Yeah,
succeeds.
fine, whatever.
Minus 2
Fuck
penalty
it.
to perception.
Minus 2 penalty.
You could have guidance Alistair, but that's
I
okay.
could have gotten Alistair,
Anyway,
but I was
Akleji,
hoping to dazzle it.
Yes.
we're halfway through
I'm
our
gonna-
turns, and my laughs are getting prepped.
Okay. So I'm gonna tumble,
Okay.
dance through its space a little bit.
I'm so upset. I'm so fucking
Oh, you
upset
will.
right
Look
now.
at that.
Okay. And then so with my confident finisher, even if I miss,
You deal half damage. But instead, we shall end it on a crit.
Thank God.
as
with that,
as a
Akleji.
Kleegi,
How would you like to do it?
yeah, a Kleegi, like, because she's always trying to be super badass and stuff, you know, she's bloodied, she's bruised, she, like, looks up at this thing, spits some blood on the ground, and then does a front flip, and as she comes up, she decapitates it with her silver cutlass before
Nice.
landing on the ground and giving a awesome pose.
The massive animal skull crashing to the ground behind you as the creature slowly collapses to the ground into nothingness. And that, as that fight comes to an end, is where we are going to end off for today.
Ooh, Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, good session.
It is also, because this is the end of the games and there's nothing, no real skill checks or anything to do, I will let you do so now.
Level 3.
You may reach level 3.
Level
Yeah,
3.
baby.
Oh,
So-
fuck yeah.
Thank you all so much for playing. I do so hope you enjoyed.
Of
And I'll see you all
course.
next week.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jericho.
Thank you, Mr. Jericho. This was a lot of fun.